Methodical Investment Management are by name and by nature very different when it comes to investments. They follow a highly quantitative, analytical, data-led approach. In other words, left brain only. Marketing by nature relies on emotion in order to connect with audiences. Our challenge was to find a clever way to work with Methodical to bring the true essence of their brand to life without compromise on either side.
One of our co-founders actually bought a small wall radio Bluetooth player called Fugu. And we just loved the branding around it. I thought, you know what, isn't that something different? And we decided to embrace what we are, which is different, and look for something different when it comes to the marketing space. And Magnetic Creative just slotted perfectly in.
Sure, going through the process of building this business, I understood, I've been in the industry for almost 30 years, and I understand very clearly how difficult it is to take a new business to market, especially considering how competitive the environment is. And I suppose that's why we came to Magnetic and we said, look, we need to create something that's unique. I think the most important and maybe the foundation of the relationship with Magnetic was them coming up with a corporate identity. The execution was very good on all the other stuff, but the corporate identity, I think, was something that we wouldn't have potentially got from anyone else in the industry.
So in investment terms, alpha generation is all about generating absolute excess returns over the long run. So our strategy was to position Methodical definitively within the white space of a new generation of investors, the alpha generation, the generation of investors who, in a world of too often volatile and emotional investment, remove the human element of potential for error entirely.
We started with an algorithm based on Methodical's own trading strategies and used this as a starting point to create their visual identity. We applied it to a graph of their market performance, which we then manipulated in 3D space to reflect their business's success. The result is a unique look and feel that is a creative solution to ones and zeros.
The experience with Magnetic to create that has been phenomenal. I think we have got something very unique. We have kind of a living brand, which is our own DNA, and as the business grows over time, so too does our brand, which is very unique. And it's a talking point often, because I think a lot of the time when you go and meet people, you need to have something slightly different.
Alpha generation is, it says we're the new kids on the block. We're the new generation. We are the new way forward, and this is how we want to define our investment process. So I remember seeing the branding for the first time, and it was what we were looking for, and was how we wanted the market to perceive that there is something very different to these guys. Some people think it was a brave decision that we had to take to actually do it, and for us it was a very easy decision to. It actually fitted in with the idea of what we're trying to achieve very clearly. The slogan idea generation was the light bulb moment when Magnetic came to our offices and presented it to us. And it fitted in so well with the kind of concept of where we wanted to be, where we wanted to go, and how we wanted the market to perceive us.
Yeah, look, this was a really great project to be involved with, and it took a really courageous client to be able to do this. It was an incredibly unique challenge. There was high levels of complexity involved in engaging with this client. It's really a true reflection and a true story of business as brand and brand as business.